Hi guys, this is Tracy with Inside Pool Magazine, and I am coming to you from my humble abode, and I have one special guest tonight. Miss Lilac Tiger, would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Tanvee Vallem, and I nicknamed myself the Lilac Tiger.
Awesome! So where did the name come from? I am curious.
Well, actually, I do like the animal tiger, and I also like the color and flower lilac. So I just mixed those two together, and then bam.
Sounds like the perfect combination. I hear you're just as fierce on the table.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing pool?
Well, I actually started last summer when I was 8. Like I started because my dad just bought a pool table, and I was interested. I was like, "What is this?" So, and my goal was to beat him at least once, and I think I beat him that goal because I beat him a lot of times.
Oh no! Well, good job. Good job. Um, Before you left India, how long have you been in the United States, first of all?
Well, I think I don't really remember. I think
Okay.
when I was very, very,
Very
very,
little.
very young, I
Okay.
came to the United States.
Awesome. Awesome. I was just curious. Do you have any friends over in India that play pool as well?
There's Chitra, and uh, I don't remember any others.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad you're here with us. And from what I hear, you play really, really well. So let's go ahead and jump into some questions. Are
Okay.
you currently in school?
Yes, I am. I'm in 3rd grade.
Wow. How are your grades?
Well, they're good, and there's no really problem in the with pool and my grades because my grades are mostly my first priority, and also, well, like sometimes it's well, it's not really a problem. Yeah.
Okay, I believe you. And I'm pretty sure the parents behind you would agree with you as well. Good job. Well, that's my first priority. I want to make sure all of our junior players are getting a very good education because sometimes pool doesn't pan out, but you'll always have knowledge up here, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, let's move on along. What school do you go to?
I go to Westbrook Elementary.
Well, thank you guys for sharing your junior with the rest of the world. I bet they're very proud of you.
Yeah.
Do your friends know you play pool?
Yes, they do.
What do they think about that?
I never really asked them, but I think they're they some of them act some of them some of them have seen it, but some of them haven't.
Right. Unless you're there, you don't know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 9 years old. When will you turn 10? Is it soon?
Not really. It's in November 4th.
Oh, okay, so we got a long ways to go. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, let's see. What else have we got? So, who has been your biggest motivator in your support system?
Well, my family helped me through a lot of situations, like for the travel situations,
Right.
and a lot of other things too. Well, it's another person that supported me was my coach, Roy Pastor. He helped me when I was learning something new, and it was really kind of him.
Oh, absolutely. Big shout out to Roy. He's taking care of those juniors up along the New England area. We couldn't do it without you, Roy. We appreciate you taking your time up with these junior players. Let's see. And what is your hometown? So, what part of India are you from?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Awesome. And you're in the Maryland area right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I believe your dad said you have a skill level of 4 right now?
Yeah, in the APA.
That's pretty strong for someone who's only been playing for a year.
Yeah.
How did you do in the World 9-Ball Championships?
Well, since it was like my second tournament or so, I was pretty like nervous and
I
like I
bet.
wasn't really used to it. But then since I catched on a lot, like I had more tournaments, it helped me like become more strong and like less nervous.
I bet. Well, I'm glad you went, and it was a good experience for you, and I'm glad you had fun. You met a lot of new players as well, right?
Yeah, a lot of new players.
Okay. Do you have a favorite game that you play besides 8 ball and 9 ball?
Well, I don't really play other games a lot, but I do like. Well, my most favorite till now is like 10 ball, I guess.
Wow. That's really that is very admirable. I love to play 10 ball by myself, excuse me. But your father also said you play a little, you're learning how to play one pocket?
Yeah, I kind of know the rules, but kind of don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
play
that's
for
very
fun.
admirable. So how far have you gotten into one pocket?
Not that far because mostly for my routine, I first do the drills and then I do everything else. But usually like I usually sometimes just do all the drills and not really doing any games sometimes.
Well, that's very good. I'm glad to hear that you're expanding your mind. That's very, very good. I love to hear that. Who is your favorite professional player?
Well, I like a lot of players like Federer. I like Allison Fisher, Kelly Fisher, Yasmin Ushan, Shane Van Boning, Jason Shaw. My list can literally go on forever.
You have a limitless list. Well, that's admirable. That means you like everyone's style of play.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. Awesome. Love to hear that. What has been your biggest accomplishment so far?
Well, I think it's been maybe in the World Junior Championship because I was the only kid there that represented India, and I was
Wow.
kind of the youngest one.
Well, that's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool. Did Dad write home to all the family back in India and say, she made it?
Yeah.
Awesome. I would have loved to seen that letter or at least that phone call. Did you guys get to FaceTime?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Fun. So, what is on the agenda next in your tournament career? Where are you headed next?
I actually don't know. Like,
So many.
yeah, there's like a lot.
Well, we will definitely get up to Maryland. So, contact Skylar Hess's mom. She'll be able to tell you where that tournament's going to be.
Okay, sure.
And Skylar will be on tomorrow. So, if you get the opportunity to watch her podcast, she might drop a couple of hints.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. What has been your biggest lesson so far?
Well, my biggest lesson so far, maybe since like I only started it like last summer, like when I had a table, it wasn't like a good table. It was kind of with bad clock. So the ball didn't go as fast as a normal table, but I didn't really know that. So I kind of got used to it. But then when I got this new table with the new cloth, I felt the difference. So maybe till now, it was like to hit slower the balls and not to bang them and to hit straight.
Okay, good lesson. If any of you guys out there are listening to this young lady, she knows what she's talking about, guys and gals. She's on it. She will be our next April Larson, probably. You never know. You never know. What is one tournament you would like to attend and why?
Well, I think I would like to be in more junior world championships because it's a big experience because there's a lot of different people out there and it's a good competition.
Absolutely. I like your way of thinking. Always make sure you're reaching for the stars. Always make sure.
Yeah.
Big goals, big goals. How have you handled the pressures when you were over at the Worlds? Did you feel a little bit of anxiety, like a little bit scared when you got out there?
Yeah, I did a little. I also felt a lot nervous. So sometimes I kind of took a break or I took a deep breath and I tried to stay calm instead of getting frustrated when like someone's winning.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to sit there for a long time. I know it's very hard. Well, congratulations. You've actually done something correct. You're right there where everyone else is. And believe me, it's really hard even for us adults to sit there. It really is.
Yeah.
Let's see. What about did you get sleepy in the middle of your tournaments or do you think you did okay?
Well, it depends if the tournament is very high at night. But till now, I haven't had like a tournament that was like really high, like at night, like a late time.
Okay, that's a good answer. I like that answer. As long as it's, we have to make sure that everyone's getting a good amount of sleep. So you play the best that you can the next day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on along. So you mentioned that Roy was helping you. What kind of practice regime is he giving you?
Well,
Can you explain what you're doing?
Like I usually just do like the drills, and then I do I do what's it called? Oh yeah. So I do like cue ball control. I try not to like go over the line that I really need to do. So it's pretty much like cue ball control right now. Okay. So that's pretty much it.
Well, that's a really good one. That's a really good one. And shooting them straight, right?
Yes.
And shooting them straight. Good job. I completely understand. That's first and foremost. We have to be able to get that cue ball under control and shoot them straight.
Yes.
So how many hours a week do you think you spend on practice?
Like a whole week or like one day?
Yeah. Do you practice like a couple of hours after school sometimes?
Yeah, like for a whole week, at least like 7 to 8 hours.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems legit. Do you get to play in any pool tournaments like just around your area? Do you have places where you can play right now?
Well, I have like this league at Center Pocket. Like there's a lot of tournaments there too.
And that's where D'Angelo Spain plays, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, at least you've got some practice with other kids. That was the important thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. What advice would you give to newcomers to the game of pool?
Well, just like I said, try not to get too frustrated in a game and like practice a lot and like try to make friends in pool because it makes you comfortable. Like if you don't really have friends, you're like the woman out of men.
Right. You're just there by yourself, and sometimes that's not fun. So making friends is important as well.
Yeah.
Good advice. I like that advice. If you could fast forward 10 years, where do you see yourself?
Well, I think I would see myself playing a lot of big tournaments like the Junior Moscone Cup and like other stuff like that.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure we will welcome you with open arms. And I'm pretty sure you might beat on a couple of those boys too, so. Girl power, right?
Yes.
Let's see. Do you feel personally, and I know this is a big question for someone who's only 9, but do you think that junior players get the support that they need in your area, or do you think that we could do a little more where you live?
Well, I think like for junior players, I think it's a good support, but except maybe for a little of like school attendance and like travel because some people don't want to miss school like me.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll talk a little bit about that as well. And I go to a lot of meetings, and when they ask me questions, I take these videos and I show them. So I'll let them know that we need more tournaments that are around your education. I believe that's what you're trying to say. Make sure that it's not invading your education. And we do have a lot of junior players that are currently enrolled in actual school and not homeschooled. So I'll take that in consideration the next meeting I have. So thank you for the advice.
You're welcome.
Let's see what else. Okay, here's the big one, and then I want to know what's in your case. But first off,
Okay.
so say a genie popped out of the bottle.
Okay.
And he says, I'm going to grant you one wish. And that one wish is to give the Lilac Tiger $50,000. But
yeah.
she has to spend that $50,000 not on herself, but in the pool industry for kids. What would you do with that money?
Well, that's a hard question. Well, maybe I would try to maybe I would try to make
think big.
I guess maybe for travel again, for attendance, for that, mostly about that, because school is also important.
Okay. How about we take that $50,000 and we put that in school so that you guys can learn to play pool in school?
That's actually a good idea.
Then you don't have to miss school, and then your meets are between the schools.
Yes, that's a very good idea.
That's a good idea. We'll talk about that.
Okay?
Good one. I love it. So what is in the Lilac Tiger's case?
Well, there's I have a brake rush. That's my brake cue. An air rush. That's my jump cue. And I have this Icon 5, I think. And with carbon.
The carbon fiber?
Yeah.
The carbon fiber shaft? Okay.
Yeah, I have mostly Predator stuff because I'm sponsored by Predator. So I basically have a lot of Predator stuff.
Okay, so if we need Predator stuff, then we know where to go.
Yes.
Would you like to hit a couple of balls before we sign off for the evening?
Okay, well, I'll just set up the camera then.
Okay. I'll pull you out of the window, and when you're ready, just do this, okay? And I'll talk to the audience while you're setting up.
Okay.
Okay. As you can tell, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady knows exactly what she wants and where she's going. Education is a big deal with a lot of our junior players. Haley Marion, for instance, had to miss the Battle of the Junior Champions because she was speaking for the governor of Virginia, and we completely understood that. I am a firm believer in making sure that our youth are getting the education that they want and the education that they deserve. While Tabby's setting up, we'll go ahead and run her video again, and then when she comes back, we should be ready. This is Miss Lilac Tiger. Okay, guys, we're back, and she's ready to go. Will you just show us a little bit about what you've learned, please?
Yes, I just got some balls out.
All right, let's see what you got.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and pull myself out so you guys can
rules, I guess. I'll do some 9-ball rules.
Okay.
So... should I should I do like what's it called? Should I do them like 9-ball rules or should I do it like 10-ball rules? I guess I'll do 9-ball. Oh, I played. Am I clear? Okay. Actually, you're on mute.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. You did fantastic. That was amazing. Thank you so much for showing us just a little bit of what you got. I look forward to meeting you soon. And you guys have a great night. And if you need anything from me, you know how to get in touch with me, okay?
Okay.
I'll be cheering you on.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Tanvee.
You too. Bye.
Bye. That was Miss Tanvee, and they call her the Lilac Tiger for obvious reasons. She is a tiger on the table, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you are definitely checking out some of these junior players. They are the up and coming and our new generation of billiard players. Our sport is changing, and it's changing quickly, and it's trying to catch up with the times with these youngsters. So keep a lookout on this one because she's going to make news all over the place. Anyway, this has been the Diva, and that was Miss Tanvee, the Lilac Tiger, and we'll see you next time. Don't miss tomorrow's episode. We have Miss Skylar Hess, team captain of Team Hess, obviously, and she's got a lot to say. She's been blowing up the internet here lately with a lot of things going on with her. So we look forward to seeing her tomorrow night. Anyway, this has been the Diva. Hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to grab one of those qualifiers, guys. Anybody can make it on these teams, and we've got 3 team captains who need teams. So check out each state, find out where your qualifier is, and we'll see you in Georgia. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.